Hi friends, my name's Jordan and welcome to my channel. I'm here to talk about everything style from fashion to life. And it's been a minute since I posted a video, which I recognize that is completely my fault, but that's okay. We can start over, we can try again, and we can move forward with a little catch up. I'm gonna talk about my May favorites and do my monthly report. And I'm very excited because I think May was an overall good month. I'm a little biased to the month in general because my birthday does fall in May, but regardless, it was really good energy. Like the weather was good, the vibes were right in New York City. I don't know, I just felt like a lot of people were like finally getting out of that like winter funk. Maybe I'm projecting and only speaking for myself, but regardless, I think it was a good month and I'm really looking forward to this summer and just a general, I don't know, like midway through the year reset. I don't know, people might feel the same way. Maybe everyone was really good about their winter resolutions or their New Year's resolutions, like back at the top of winter, but I started and I did, it's just gonna be a slow progression, but I'm excited for the rest of the year to come. But all of that being said, let's get started with this like May favorites. So if you don't know, the reporting style is not something that I came up with, but it's something that I've seen other people do. So it's reading, eating, playing, obsession, recommending, and then treating. So getting started with reading. I actually, for the first time in a really long time, picked up a magazine and actually read most of it. I picked up Vanity Fair and I didn't necessarily get it because Kylie Jenner was on the cover, but I was particularly interested in some of the like stories that they had highlighted on the cover that were inside. It's been a slow read, but in general, like I just felt so good about going to the store, picking up a magazine and like reading it leisurely. I kind of grew up on magazines. Like I loved those little tween teen magazines that were out when I was a kid. Like me and M magazine, I would look forward to getting M magazine every single month. I want to meet somebody who worked on that magazine. I'm sure it's hell now that I'm actually someone in the workforce and I'm not like 10 years old anymore. But when I tell you before there was Twitter, there was M magazine for me. Like I've always been a pop culture girly because I was doing the readings. I was truly doing my homework to keep up with like Miley, Nick, Selena, Demi Lovato, Joe Jonas. Like I was in there. And so to kind of like play into that again several years later, decades later, so good. Like I am having the time of my life. I need to like actually go ahead and like sit and subscribe to some. I chose Vanity Fair. I didn't really have anything to base this off of. Like I didn't know if I wanted to read like Vanity Fair, Vogue, Elle, or maybe something a little bit more like pop culture focused, like Interview. And so I chose that one purely off of the stories that I kind of got a peek of. There's a whole little one pager about the salads of Los Angeles. That's so silly, but it was so funny and very informative. But stuff like that, I'm really looking forward to. There's actually like a whole like spread from Ta-Nehisi Coates, which is a author and an activist, someone like very like fundamental in the Black community in particular. I've already read one of his books because it was an assignment in college, but I loved it. I was so gravitated towards the materials and like his story within his book. And I'm excited to dive deeper into like what he has to say in a Vanity Fair article. But overall, I think it's just a really refreshing way to take in media and particularly like about the state of the world around us. Like there's a whole like deep dive on people who were like some of the early founders of AI. There's like, of course, there's Ta-Nehisi Coates talking about like the homeland and the political state of the United States. And then there's also like whole like fashion articles, and there's the spread of like Kylie Jenner, which you can feel about that however you want. But again, it's refreshing to kind of like take in media and cultural consumption in a new way. Well, not new, but in a different way, because I'm on social media scrolling all day long. I'm just excited to kind of tap into this world around me a little differently. So yeah, that's what I've been reading, and I would encourage some other people to pick up magazines again because it's quite fun. Eating, that's actually really easy. I have to talk about the birthday cake I had. I ordered online. I bought a cake from Mia's bakery in their Brooklyn location. I got their Black Forest birthday cake. It was so yummy. Truthfully, I'm more of a vanilla girl, but I saw like all of the like flavorings in this particular cake and I was excited to try it. It's like chocolate mousse, then vanilla cake on top of that, and then like a lot of like maraschino cherries inside of it. It was so yummy with like a buttercream frosting. Wow. I brought it to my birthday dinner and everyone was talking about like how good the cake was. So if you're based in New York, I would definitely recommend going to Mia's for your birthday cake. They do like more elaborate cakes. I just picked off one that was like readily available to choose. I didn't do a custom cake other than like my name on it, but it was so cute and it was so good. Yeah, I've just had a really big sweet tooth in general for the month of May, but I think a lot of that has to come with the birthday and I'm not mad about it. So that's what I was eating this month. I loved the cake. It was so yummy. Wow. Wow. Playing. Okay, so what have I been playing in May? I'm not going to lie to you. Coachella weekend 2 did numbers on me. I was not there. I was, just to clarify, I was not there, but I was online and seeing Justin Bieber, his week 2 Coachella set in particularly unlocked something in me that has been suppressed for at least a decade. I'm not even joking. I had such severe Bieber fever in the second half of May in the second half of April into May. And I'm just like, it's on repeat, like Walking Away, Yukon, even some of his old ones. Like I also love like the Journals album, Heartbreaker. He didn't sing that, but if he had, you guys, if he had, I would have been there. Like I would have had to find a way to teleport. Like there would have been a new scientific breakthrough if he had played Journals at Coachella. I don't know what it was. Like I think it was just hearing all of his like these songs that are like so essential to my childhood in his like new mature voice, or his like older mature voice. I guess it's the same voice, but regardless, I thought that was so good. Particularly the song Walking Away. That was the first time I actually heard it. I think I heard it the first time I ever like listened to the Swag album, but I didn't like, it wasn't the one that could grasp my attention. Like I love like Yukon from that album. I love Daisies from that album, and those were kind of the songs that were stuck on repeat when the album first came out. But Walking Away like kind of like slipped through the cracks for me. So when I heard it at Coachella, I was like, that is a really good song. Like that is so good. I think I've played that song at least 50 times since hearing it at Coachella, and yeah, I will never mind a little Justin Bieber tune, and that's so unfortunate to me. Like I know so many, and so many are like that good. They actually are that good. Maybe if I've seen Passionate before about what I was just rambling about, my obsession was actually none of those. My obsession this month is this Hourglass mascara. I didn't buy this. A friend gave it to me because they didn't want it, but it is the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions Mascara. It is a tubing mascara, and it's the first time I've ever tried a tubing mascara, and the game has changed for me. Oh, fuck. I actually, I didn't do this on purpose, but I forgot to put mascara on. So let me just give a little demo midway through. Wait, that's so funny. I actually did not do this on purpose. I'm really bad about remembering to do mascara as a last step. So let me just grab a mirror. Wait, you can see the difference. Okay, so yeah, that is the mascara. I just put it on my top lashes, but I feel like you can actually see the difference. I'm obsessed. Like, I have been using such a like little cheap mascara for so long. And when I say cheap, I'm not talking about like drugstore. I'm truly talking about like Wet n Wild, like a $3 mascara from the drugstore. So I just haven't really been prioritizing like lengthening my eyelashes. But now that I've been gifted something that does exactly that, like, I can't go back. My eyelashes look so good. It's like to the point where I don't really like, I don't feel like I don't need to put on extensions every day, but there's like, I would just do this sometimes, like low key, like this looks so nice. Like, well, thank you, Sophia, for giving me the Hourglass tubing mascara, because this is phenomenal. And then for my recommendation, now that it's summertime, I love throwing on a pair of sneakers and like going about my day. Like, I want something that like is kind of versatile, goes with a lot of different outfits. So I was on the hunt for like another white sneaker. I felt like historically for me, like white sneakers are just a great throw on shoe. They go with so many different outfits. They don't really like skew an outfit like one way or the other, just a very neutral shoe. So I was looking for that again. However, a lot of the stuff on the market right now, I just like wasn't like that drawn to. And then I came across the Adidas Taekwondo May ballet shoes, and I'm obsessed with them. Like, I would genuinely recommend them if you're looking for some sort of like neutral white sneaker, or just a neutral sneaker in general. There's so many different colors. They're all very cute, but it's a great shoe for walking around. It still has like a proper sole, like rubber sole, so it feels like you're walking on a sneaker rather than walking on like a true ballet flat. It's still relatively flat, so if you like are flat-footed, I'm not sure if it, or if you don't like walking on flat shoes, I'm not sure if it's like that helpful for you. But overall, like, I would recommend it as such an everyday, going about your day, throw them on and go shoe. Got them like probably in April, but like by May, I was like throwing them on with almost every outfit. Like, it's really bad. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get another pair. But yeah, I would definitely recommend them. I get compliments every single time I wear them, and people are like very curious if they're comfortable. They're very comfortable. It seems to be like a real leather, so it kind of like has not a give, but it will over time will like mold and shape to your foot a little bit better. Like, it's not like a rigid like patent leather or anything. It seems to be like great quality, and they're very cute. If you care about trying to dress on trend, obviously ballet sneakers are very hip right now. That's not fully why I got them, but I was trying to like dip my toes into the ballet sneaker hybrid shoe, and I think this is a really great shoe to do that. But yeah, I love them. They also came with so many different laces. I actually have one of the laces right here, and you can tell it's like a ribbon. I need to like lace them with this like ribbon looking shoelace rather than like the traditional shoelaces that are in them right now. But I liked that as well. They give you like, they came with 3 different laces to switch it up however you want. So good. I love them, and I think they're going to continue to get more and more popular. So wouldn't hurt to go ahead and grab them while they're still in stock. And then lastly, the thing I've been treating myself to is this Purcell Pixcell Biom Essence Serum. This is what it looks like. It is, I believe it's a Korean skincare brand, or at least I bought it at the Korean beauty store in the Upper East Side. But I got this in the fall last year. Like, I did a whole skincare restock, and I re-implemented skin cycling into my everyday routine. And in particular, I started adding a few drops of this to the hydrating toner that I use every single morning. And when I first bought this, the woman was like, truly only use 2 to 3 drops. Like, it's that strong. Like, you do not need more than that. You don't need to lather your whole face in it. Make it stretch across your whole face with just 2 to 3 drops. And she was so adamant, because I don't know what I went looking for. I believe it was like texture was like the main thing that I was hoping for, and like some more evenness to my skin tone. But more so like, I think particularly like texture and like blemishes is something that I wanted more help with. And eventually we got to this and I was like, okay, I'm willing to try. Like but she was like so adamant about making sure you use it correctly and like in the small dosages that is recommended. And ever since, like, I truly believe this is one of the key ingredients that I've been using lately to reset my skin. Like, I am so impressed with what it's done for my face in particular. I don't use it anywhere else on my body, so it's primarily just used on my face. And in addition to actually like being a little bit more regimented with the products in the skin cycle that I had sort of been slacking on, but this one in particular, I swear to God, like I have such even skin now, tone and texture, so good, like literally so good. And the reason why I'm bringing it up now is because I treated myself to it again. It's about like $45 per bottle that comes this size. I will say it lasted quite a while because like I said, I got this in like the fall of last year. I want to say like October, maybe November. So definitely 6 to 7 months with only using a minimal amount of like drops a day. But regardless, 40 plus is a little like a moderately affordable brand. Like it's definitely like not a drugstore price, but I really want to prioritize like just having like a healthy, like hydrated skin. And this is something that absolutely turned my skin around. So I treated myself to another bottle when I had to restock. This is only the second bottle I've ever bought of this. I'm curious what would happen if I like gave it a break after this bottle. Like maybe I don't restock and just see like if it's supposed to be like a one-time thing. Like you go through the bottle, you're supposed to see the improvements and then you can kind of like leave it out of your rotation, or if I should just keep going with it. I don't know, but it is that good. Like I want to keep having like this like nice glow to my skin that I'm seeing right now, but I'm truly not sure if I stop using this, will the glow stop, or am I just like in a like better, happy, hydrated, healthy place with my skincare now that I've used it and I'm like good to hold off and for a while. We'll see. But regardless, I did treat myself to bottle number 2. Again, a little bit of a higher price point, but I think it's worth it. Do your research, and yeah, it's really good. But that, yeah, anyways, so good. And that's all. I think I just went through everything. Like I said, I had a really fulfilling May, and I hope you all did too. If not, we're on to June. We're already gonna keep moving and we're gonna see another month. So I'll check in again afterwards at the end of this month. But thank you for watching. And if you have any questions about anything that I mentioned, please drop them in the comments. Let me know what you were loving this past May, and I will see you next time. Bye, friends.